My father used to say, do what you know and know what you do. Baseball pitching is not my forte. Never was. And that was so apparent last year when on game day the Cardinals asked me to throw out the first pitch, which I did. And boy, did I make a fool out of myself. You know, and I think I figured out what I did wrong. I practiced the entire week before, and that, according to Dr. Alex Vidan, is a big problem when you overextend your arm. And that's what we're talking about for older guys and also especially for kids.
Right, right. These little leaguers and high school players and everything else. I mean, these guys, you know, this is Isaiah and Evan. Evan plays over at Parkway. And Isaiah and I, we get out there. This is my boy, so we get out there and we throw it out there in the backyard. But the big thing is this, is that with these players, these young players, the MLB is finding out, in Columbia University and the American Journal for Sports Science, they're all finding that whenever these guys are playing, what they're ending up doing is they're ending up injuring their arms, they're playing injured, they're playing hurt, which is a lot of times part of sports, right? I mean, toughing it out and doing that and digging in.
Well, what about you, Evan? Have you injured yourself yet?
Yes. When I was about 11, I inflamed my ulnar nerve, which has to do with the Tommy John surgery, the UCL.
Really?
Yeah, it was a big deal, and it took a while to get back into the groove of things.
And that's tough when you got to see everybody else out there playing and somebody taking their place. Isaiah, you got to learn from this. You know that? Yeah. Oh, yes, you do. Listen to your dad and listen to Evan. So what's a good rule of thumb as far as practicing?
So whenever we're practicing, I mean, we want to make sure that the number of pitches are being counted, that we're looking at those pitch counts, that we're making sure that we're doing it correctly, because otherwise what happens is it overextends it. So what we did was, we've got a link here on Fox to my website that shows what the MLB standards are. For this age, this number of pitches, this is the number of days rest that should be associated with that too. And that comes from the MLB's Pitch Smart program. So
you encourage parents to look at that.
Absolutely.
And
we
coaches.
Coaches, parents, we encourage all of them to pay attention to those things and look at it and see these are the things that are going to keep those arms healthy and strong, so that down the line, whenever they're pitching in high school and whenever they're pitching in the minors or the college or pros or whatever it is, they have a good, strong, healthy arm.
Yeah. How's your team this year, Evan?
We're doing very well. The Parkway South JV team is actually 9-0 right now.
Yeah.
Fantastic. You're feeling pretty good, your arm and all?
Yeah, it's feeling really good.
I'm just curious, when that happened to you, were you playing through, trying to continue?
No, it actually happened right at the end of the season, so I was able to get it rehabbed and stuff in time for the next season.
Well, good luck with you and your team.
Thank you.
Once again, Dr. Vidan, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Did you learn anything now? Yeah, see, we got him to nod his head.
I wasn't really paying attention.
Well, I know what that's all about. I do know that we're going to go to break, and we'll be back right after this.